Hi guys! Welcome to another week of Science with Miss Sanjana. I hope that you and your families are all doing really well. This week we're going to be making lava lamps. Now I was genuinely so intrigued about how to make a lava lamp at home because during the time we were together, a lot of you had told me that you actually made lava lamps during after school. And since I never made it, I thought, why not make it right now? Now let's ask ourselves, how can we create a lava lamp using what we have in this picture, such as oil, and what else do we see, glitter, and food coloring in a bottle? Let's find out. You're gonna need an empty water bottle, some vegetable oil, some water, some food coloring, which I used what I had at home because I could not find the ones we use in after school, some Alka-Seltzer, which I also did not have, but the reaction will still be fun. Some a funnel, measuring cup, and fun stuff to put inside like glitter. First, ask a guardian for help and use the funnel to pour about 3/4 a cup of oil into the empty water bottle. Here I added in water to just get to the top and I left a little bit of room. Doesn't it look so cool? The water and the oil, what's happening? Is it mixing or is it separating? Well, let's ask ourselves this question. What's really happening? The oil and the water are not mixing because why? It's because water has more density than oil. Remember last week we spoke about water molecules? Well, guess what? It's because of those molecules that water is more dense than oil. Those molecules stick together and there's so many of them, and that's why the water will slowly start moving to the bottom and create its own layer. The water molecules are more densely packed, and that is the reason why we say water is more dense than oil. Now onto the food coloring. I had powder food coloring and you're supposed to put in 10 drops, so I just used a small spoon and put in small amounts 10 times. Can you see the layer of water at the bottom? I want you to tell me one more time, why is it that water and oil don't mix? It's because water is more dense than oil. And look at that food coloring just rushing to the bottom. Is it because it's also more dense than oil? Well, yes, it's going to the bottom to join the water because it has more densely packed molecules than the oil. Here I added in some stars and some green glitter. This part is optional. It'll still be such a cool reaction without it too. The last step is to add some Alka-Seltzer crushed up into the water bottle. And do you see this amazing reaction? Well, what happens? When you add the tablet, it sinks to the bottom and it starts to dissolve. When it dissolves, it makes gas known as carbon dioxide. That gas, or air, is lighter than water, right? So it floats to the top. The air bubbles, they bring some of the colored water from the bottom to the top. And when that air comes out of the colored water, the little bubbles that we see, the water gets heavy and it sinks again. It goes up and down. I hope you guys enjoyed that and that you try it at home. Please leave me a comment if you do and let me know how you think it turned out. I know I'm definitely going to try this again when I actually have some Alka-Seltzer or some other type of fizzing tablet because the reactions are just so amazing. I loved learning about the science behind it and why all those reactions happen. That's the whole fun of science, isn't it? You get to learn about cool things and why it happens. I still had so much fun learning about the different densities when I just saw the reactions between the water, the oil, and the food coloring. Even though I wasn't able to add the Alka-Seltzer today, I still learned so much. Now, since we learned about density, why don't you try out different items and see what has more density and what has less density, and leave me a comment below and let me know what items you've tried because I definitely will try them as well. Miss you guys so much. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon. You are all shining stars.